What if I told you that one of the world's biggest superstars once slept on subway benches, carried nothing but a guitar, and wrote songs that changed millions of lives? This is the extraordinary story of Ed Sheeran, the self-made artist who turned struggle into global stardom. Ed Sheeran is not just a singer. He is a songwriter, a storyteller, and a musician who knows how to connect with people on the deepest emotional level. His style is unique because it blends simplicity with depth. Unlike many artists who rely on heavy production, Ed often strips his music down to just his voice and a guitar. This minimalism makes his work feel authentic, raw, and deeply personal. His influences range from folk and acoustic traditions to hip-hop and R&B. He is equally comfortable writing a heart-wrenching ballad like Photograph as he is delivering a global pop anthem like Shape of You. For American audiences, this versatility makes him appealing to a wide demographic. College students love his acoustic performances, families play his love songs at weddings, and young fans stream his upbeat hits endlessly. One of Ed's biggest strengths is his songwriting genius. His lyrics are not just catchy lines, they are reflections of real life. For example, the A-Team tells the heartbreaking story of a young woman battling addiction and homelessness. Thinking Out Loud captures timeless romance, making it a staple at weddings. Castle on the Hill paints vivid pictures of Ed's childhood, while Perfect became one of the most beloved love songs of the last decade. What makes his songs stand out is their relatability. Ed writes about love, heartbreak, hope, and struggle in ways that feel universal. People don't just listen to his songs, they see themselves in them. That's why his music consistently ranks high on American charts like Billboard Hot 100. Another signature of Ed's artistry is his use of loop pedals in live performances. With just his guitar, his voice, and some looping technology, he creates the sound of a full band on stage. Watching him build a song live, layering beatboxing, harmonies, and guitar riffs, is mesmerizing. This technique highlights his musical intelligence and proves that he doesn't need a massive production team to captivate an arena. American audiences value authenticity, and that's exactly what Ed delivers. He doesn't try to hide behind flashy gimmicks. Instead, he focuses on melodies and lyrics that make people feel something real. In an industry often criticized for being manufactured, Ed Sheeran represents genuine artistry. Ed Sheeran's career trajectory is nothing short of phenomenal. Once he signed with a major label, his rise was rapid but well-earned. His debut album Plus Plus went multi-platinum, but it was only the beginning. His second album, X Multiply, launched him into superstardom. Songs like Sing, Don't, and Thinking Out Loud dominated charts worldwide. But it was his third album, Our Divide, released in 2017, that cemented his place in music history. The album included Shape of You, one of the most streamed songs of all time, and Perfect, a ballad that became a global wedding anthem. Castle on the Hill celebrated his roots, showing his ability to balance personal storytelling with commercial success. The album debuted at #1 in the US Billboard 200, proving his dominance in the American market. His tours are equally legendary. The Divide Tour, 2017-2019, became the highest-grossing tour of all time, earning over $775 million and selling more than 8 million tickets. For perspective, this means more people attended Ed Sheeran's concerts than many historic acts, including U2 and the Rolling Stones. This achievement speaks volumes about his global appeal, including in the United States, where stadiums across the country sold out within minutes. Beyond albums and tours, Ed has collaborated with some of the biggest names in music. His #6 collaborations project featured artists like Justin Bieber, Khalid, Travis Scott, and Cardi B. These collaborations not only expanded his reach into different genres, but also showed his ability to adapt and experiment. American audiences especially appreciated tracks like I Don't Care with Bieber, which became a summer anthem. Streaming platforms have also played a huge role in Ed's dominance. On Spotify, he consistently ranks among the most streamed artists globally. Shape of You alone has crossed billions of streams, a record that proves how his music connects with listeners across age groups and cultures. Awards and recognitions further highlight his achievements. He has won multiple Grammys, including Song of the Year for Thinking Out Loud. He has also earned Brit Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and American Music Awards. These accolades solidify him as not just a British star, but a truly global icon. For American audiences, success stories matter. They admire artists who not only make great music, but also achieve record-breaking milestones. Ed Sheeran's career is filled with such milestones, making him one of the most respected figures in modern pop culture. One of the main reasons Ed Sheeran has remained beloved worldwide is his personality. Despite his fame, he has managed to stay grounded and relatable. He is often described as the boy next door, who just happens to be one of the biggest music stars in the world. Unlike many celebrities, Ed avoids unnecessary drama. He values privacy, keeps his personal life low-key, and often shares simple human experiences rather than flaunting wealth or fame. For instance, he married his childhood friend Cherry Seaborn in a small private ceremony. The couple now has 2 daughters, and Ed frequently emphasizes the importance of family over celebrity status. His humility shines through in interviews and interactions with fans. He takes time to talk with people, respond to messages, and make his concerts feel personal. Stories of him surprising fans at weddings or hospital visits highlight his compassion. These qualities make him more than just a superstar. They make him someone fans feel they can trust and relate to. Philanthropy is another important aspect of his personality. Ed has supported various charities, including organizations that fight homelessness, children's hospitals, and educational initiatives. He uses his platform not just to entertain, but also to give back. For American audiences, this sense of responsibility adds another layer of respect for him. Another key factor is his honesty about struggles. Ed has spoken openly about mental health, fame, and even moments of burnout. By showing vulnerability, he connects with fans on a deeper level. People don't see him as a flawless celebrity, but as a real person with ups and downs, just like them. This connection is especially strong in the United States, where fans appreciate authenticity and transparency. They want to support artists who are genuine, and Ed Sheeran embodies that quality in every way. Ed Sheeran's influence goes far beyond chart positions and record sales. He has become a cultural icon, whose music transcends borders and languages. His songs are played at weddings, graduations, parties, and even funerals. They mark milestones in people's lives, making his music deeply woven into personal and cultural moments. One fascinating aspect of his legacy is how he blends different cultural elements into his music. From folk-inspired ballads to Caribbean rhythms in Shape of You, Ed experiments with sounds that reflect global diversity. In recent projects, he has even incorporated Indian and Latin influences, showing his willingness to evolve with the times. For a diverse nation like the US, this inclusivity makes him appealing to audiences of all backgrounds. Ed's cultural impact also extends to inspiring a new generation of musicians. Many young artists cite him as a role model, someone who proved that you don't need to fit the stereotype of a pop star to succeed. With his red hair, modest looks, and acoustic guitar, he broke the mold of traditional celebrity. His success sends a powerful message: authenticity wins. His legacy also includes reshaping live performances. By relying on loop pedals and acoustic sets, Ed has shown that a single person can command a stadium without pyrotechnics or giant dance crews. This back-to-basics approach has influenced countless other artists to focus on pure musicianship. Looking ahead, Ed's legacy is still being written. But one thing is certain: his combination of talent, humility, and innovation has already cemented him as one of the most important artists of the 21st century. For American audiences who admire creativity and perseverance, Ed Sheeran's story is not just inspiring, it's unforgettable. Conclusion: from his humble beginnings to his global superstardom, Ed Sheeran's journey is a story of resilience, authenticity, and cultural impact. His early struggles, musical genius, record-breaking career, down-to-earth personality, and lasting legacy all contribute to why he is loved not only in the UK, but also across the United States. Ed Sheeran isn't just a singer-songwriter. He is proof that with passion, perseverance, and authenticity, one person with a guitar can change the world.